Good morning, good morning, Pascal. How you doing, this Bellino? Today I want to talk about investments. Not investments in stocks and bonds, not investments in your savings. When are you going to start investing in yourself? When are you going to start investing in your health, your life, your heart? When are you going to transform your mind? Last night, me and my husband had a chat about people investing in themselves. If they're a preacher, investing in a library. If they're a teacher, investing in their children. If you're like me, a photographer, investing in your photography. I had a camera put in my hand over 8 years ago. It's just crazy. My husband started and continued to push me. And I would never invest in different software for my photography. I would never invest in different cameras for my photography. I just kept the same camera. I said, I don't need this software. I don't need that software. I never invested in my own logo. I just was taking pictures. Good morning. But over the past 2 years, I really began to invest. Somebody blessed me with a camera, and I thanked him for that. But this year, I invested in my own camera. I'm learning how to invest in me. I invest in different software, editing software, because to become a good photographer, to me, you need different software. You shouldn't be calling your girlfriends and calling up your coworkers and saying, do you have this software? Do you have that software? No. I'm learning to invest in myself and to stop copying my software and everything and giving it to people, because people won't invest in your skills. People won't invest in your giftings. God is making room. God has given me gifts, and they say my gifts will make room for me. So I'm learning to invest in myself. I'm learning to invest time in me editing out my pictures, because I do the videos at my church. I do the photography at my church. And I tend to take sometime a month to put pictures up, because editing is so intense and editing is so real. But I guess it's more about me and how I want things to be so perfect when I put my pictures up. But I think the whole thing is that once you learn to invest in yourself, you will go further. You will succeed at getting healthy. You will succeed at getting fit. You will succeed at transforming your mind and getting your body right. Because once you transform your mind and get your body right, everything else falls into place. Once that light bulb come on, nobody can take you backwards. Only you can allow them to take you backwards. All I know is about going up. Going up. There's no more room at the bottom. The bottom is filled of people that failed. People that failed at their giftings, people that failed at their craft. The bottom is full. The bottom is full with people that failed at trying to lose weight, that failed at trying to make themselves happy, that failed at their marriages, that failed at being loved. I'm not going to be at the bottom. The only way for me is up. I'm going to continue to walk and strive to be the best me that I can be. Every day I ask God to make me better than yesterday. Every day I ask God to allow me to be nice to somebody. Every day I ask God to allow me not to convert back to the me I used to be. Every day I ask God to allow me or to show me how to be hospitable to people. Every day I ask God to do that for me, because it's about transforming your mind and getting your body right. And until then, until you transform your mind and get your body right, you will continue to be depressed. You will continue to be busted and disgusted. Until you learn how to love and be in love with yourself, you will continue to be down in the dumps. You will continue to let people walk over you. It's about an inner feeling that you feel inside yourself, that once you get that tickling and you get that feeling, you don't want to go nowhere or do nothing else but be in love with yourself. And that's when you take authority over your life and who you are, and decide to say, I will not let you talk to me like that. I will not let you do that. It's about investing in yourself. And in order to learn how to love you and be in love with yourself, it's about investments today. You got to invest some time in yourself. You got to find some time out of the 24 hours you have in a day and invest a half hour to 60 minutes of time, if not more, in yourself. Go get yourself a pedicure. Go get yourself a manicure. Go get yourself a massage. Go for a walk. Go sit in the park. Go have lunch by yourself. Go have dinner by yourself. Invest some me time to yourself. Me time is quiet time. Me time is time for you to just think about what you're going to do to keep your life moving forward. Investments. What are you investing in your life on today? What are you giving up in order to get what you need to make your life more productive? What are you giving up in order to make your life succeed and go further? What are you giving up to allow yourself to feel better about yourself? Investments. We will invest in our children. We will invest in our husbands. We will invest in the churches. We will invest in their wives. We will invest in our jobs. We will invest in our grandchildren. We will invest in the bank accounts. We will invest in silly things, household appliances. We will invest. We will invest in the best cars. We will invest in the best clothing, the best shoes. We will invest. And when we spend the money and do what we got to do, we call it an investment. I'm getting that because it's an investment. I'm getting a house because it is an investment. And yes, a house is an investment. But if you're not around to enjoy that house, what good is the house? If you're not happy in that house, if your house is not a home, that was a bad investment. If you got to go through a divorce process and got to split the profits and everything, that's not an investment. If you got to actually have somebody co-sign on your home, that's not an investment. If you got to have somebody co-sign on your car, that's not an investment. When are you going to invest in yourself? See, because can't nobody co-sign in you loving you and loving yourself. You got to do that yourself. Can't nobody co-sign in the BS that they give you. You have to allow them to co-sign that BS. Stop co-signing BS that people give you. Stop investing in other people's lives and start investing some time and some patience and some energy in your own life. Start investing some time in your crafts and your gifts that God gave you. I'm learning to do that. I'm learning to give up stuff in order to invest in my photography. I'm learning about investments. I told my husband on last night, had I invested in all the software I have now, I would be so much further along. And I say all this because the software I'm getting now, I have to buy the full packages. So I'm spending $90 to $100 to $135 to $200 on software. Had I got it 8 years ago, I could have got an upgrade for $35, $25. Talk about investment, huh? Big jump, but you live and learn. I'm learning to invest in top-of-the-line stuff for my giftings. I'm learning to invest in my church. I'm learning to invest in my home because I know how to love me and be in love with me. It's about transforming your mind and getting your body right. Periscope. Have a God great day on purpose, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.